You guys, let me tell you about my week. So first off, I want to apologize. This is not going to be a normal video. I try to get a good tutorial video out on the first of every month, and this is not that, and I apologize. I have excuses. Second apology, this is probably going to be rambly. I'm sorry, I have had very little sleep or food or exercise in the past week. So, for those of you who don't know, my day job is working on video games. I'm a level artist and designer, and I was working on Guild Wars 2, and I've been there 15 and a half years at ArenaNet. Wonderful place. Obviously, that's why I was there so long. I've been in the industry for 22 years, so a big chunk of that was at ArenaNet. And out of nowhere on Thursday, boom, big layoffs are announced. We don't know who or when or how many. It's just so. Anyway, it's been a long week of lots of laying in bed, looking into the fathomless void, thinking what ifs and uh-ohs and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, what I thought I'd do for this video, because I didn't have it in me to get the art one out, I just want to talk about what this all means for the channel. I am now officially unemployed, and the really stressful part is not being unemployed. Here in the States, if you don't live in the States, the issue has more to do with the fact that if you don't have a good employer, you don't have insurance, and if you don't have insurance, you're really in trouble. And so, if you guys haven't met my darling little wife here, Heather, she's the one who wrote this music. It's nice, right? She just plays it off the top of her head. She has a disease called EDS, and it's fairly rare, and it's degenerative, and her life is only getting more and more and more painful. And she has built up this health network over like 10 years of professionals who actually know what the disease is and know how to treat it. So she just had surgery number 15 last month. Looks nice, doesn't it? Essentially, like, all her connective tissues are falling apart, so she needs all these like Frankenstein surgeries to stitch her back together. That's what's going on with her. So, like, my stress isn't like, oh no, I have to find a job. My stress is I have to find a job that has that specific health provider for insurance. So that's what's going through my brain. Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then as it relates to this channel specifically, one of the reasons I was at ArenaNet so long, besides the wonderful culture, the family-like atmosphere, working on a super cool game, the other thing that it had was a work-life balance, which I don't know how much you know about the game industry, but that is super duper rare. I want to say like 80% of my friends who work at all these other companies report regularly being strongly suggested, if not absolutely mandatorily required, to work 60, 80-hour weeks on a fairly common basis. So that's where all this time comes from, is the fact that I just put in my 40 hours, I worked hard, I was dedicated, I was passionate, and then I would come home and be work hard and dedicated and passionate on this stuff. And so that was just a huge blessing in my life. So yeah, that's how this whole like job kerfuffle relates to my channel and ripples onto you guys. So I don't know what the future is for the channel. If I am forced to get a job that has the right health benefits, but that also requires me to work banana hours, that's just going to be what I have to do. Oh, and I really want to go back to you guys and what that meant for me. I got the final notice that I was being laid off on Monday. Monday morning, I came home and I just started streaming because it's like, what else am I gonna do? I'm working towards a convention that's coming up and to get my book released. More on that in a moment. But yeah, I mean, this is one of those like life-changing events. Very sad, losing all those. It's loss. It's just loss, right? And the outpouring of appreciation and love from people who know me through Guild Wars 2, you know, they were passing around the fact that I gotten laid off, and so my Twitch channel was just blowing up, just tons of new subs. People were gifting subs. People were saying thank you. Like, this is what was happening, right? We're getting gift subs. I gotcha. I see what's happening
and
here.
And so that,
and I appreciate it, and I love you. What that did for me was it made this absolutely awful day that will always be registered in my long-term memory as so bad. There was also this so good part to it. It's really rare in the video game industry to be known by the people that you make games for, to be known and appreciated, you know, even like specifics of the stuff that I did. And so I'm just so eternally grateful to everyone who supported, who came by, said kind words. Super meaningful, but that really got me thinking about, hey, you know what? I should reach out to my broader audience, you guys on YouTube as well, who are here for the art tutorials and stuff. Just to let you know kind of what's going on. The cadence of the channel may shift in some ways. I just can't foresee it. But if you guys want to show appreciation for the tutorials that I provide, there are multiple mechanisms for that. I just want to let you know about. Like, there's Patreon, for example. My rule for Patreon is if the amount that you want to give to a creator makes it so that you actually like feel economic strain, don't do that. Do less than that. If even $1 a month is painful to you, don't do that. Please don't do that. You know, I've been blessed with a long, illustrious career, and I'm sure it will continue going. So you don't need to give me money. This is not a Sarah McLachlan sad puppies please give me money thing. Please don't don't look at it that way. This is just a like, if you guys feel like this actually brings value to the world and you have a few extra bucks, support it. It means so much to me. It's a signal to me that, okay, buy that next camera, buy another tub of urethane rubber. That's the word, of urethane rubber, because that stuff's expensive. So expensive. Okay, that's Patreon. If you can't support me economically but still want to support me, here is exactly what I would love for you to do. Go to my website, breathoflifedev.com. On there, you will see a link for a book. A pop-up should come up and say, hey, sign up for my newsletter. Sign up for that newsletter. That would mean the world to me, because that is how I reach out when I have anything. Finally, I've been working towards having stuff to actually sell and promote and stuff like that. If I had actual people on my mailing list to send it to, that would mean a ton. I mean, obviously, the other things you can do are, sharing my videos, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that is all absolutely awesome way to reach out and say, hey, thanks, man. It's cool what you're doing. Spending all your free time making stuff. Now, real quick, what I would like to talk about is my vision for the future. There's stuff I don't know, like how much time will I continue to be able to put into this, but there is one thing I'm still confident of. I am trying to do something absolutely crazy that, like, what are the chances? They're so low it's not even worth considering, but I'm going for it. I am trying to build a franchise that's going to be bigger than Star Wars. Okay, that's my goal. It's ridiculous. It doesn't matter. Like, what matters is that you're, like, shooting for something that you're passionate about and you just want to see become a reality. So that's what I'm doing. And I've been gearing more and more of my channel, my tutorials and that kind of stuff towards things that are building towards that world. The Tales from Talafar. Someday you'll see that next to Star Wars and you'll be like, which is bigger and cooler? And you'll be like, probably Tales from Talafar. Whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is I'm trying to do that. And the first like little itty bitty stepping stone towards that is the release of our first novel, which is coming out April 1st. I'm going to be having pre-orders as soon as possible. That is like the numero uno one biggest thing you could do is pre-order that book. And if you like it, or just buy it when it comes out, or wait for the reviews. Either way, at some point, read it and leave a review on Amazon. That's like, for creators, that's the biggest thing, because that's how the Amazon algorithm works, and it's like, oh, okay, so people are interested in this thing. Even if it's a middling review, I'll take it. I like it. I like criticism. We've been working so hard on this book for over a decade. This past year and a half or so, we've been putting it through the ringer, through multiple editors, through a ton of beta readers. We've been getting amazing feedback, and we made like big changes, substantive changes that I'm just so excited about, because every time we hear someone's feedback and they're like, yeah, if we do that, it does strengthen this thing and strengthens that thing, and it's super exciting. I'm really excited about this. You probably can't tell from my face because I've had, a handful of hours of sleep this week. On the plus side, I've lost like almost 10 pounds in a week, so this getting laid off is a great diet plan. Highly recommend it. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about. I have here our current blurb for the book. This may change if this isn't good, but let me show some pictures while I read you this blurb. Tell me if you like this. This, by the way, when I say Beaumark, it's this guy. 17-year-old Beaumark has won the throne in combat. When a cruel cousin holds his father and brother hostage, he abdicates to spare his nation the warfare they had fled. Now he must commit treason by leaving the tropical island nation that has hidden from their enemies for centuries. On a desperate quest to find what he must do to save his family and nation, he battles his way across a world of unlikely allies and monstrous enemies. Perfect for fans of Salvador's Drizzt. Should you say that? Apparently that's a thing you should say, is you should say, oh, it's like these other things. How much is it like? It's fantasy adventure. If you like fantasy adventure, give it a try. Yeah, I mean, look at all these drawings that I've done for it. It's going to be so heavily illustrated because a big part of the world building that I've been doing on it is visual development, and that's more stuff that I've been bringing to the channel, both on the streams and will be more in tutorials and stuff. So yeah, book, please buy it. I'm going to make a commercial for it, a video thing. That'll be a little better produced than what I just did there, and hopefully it resonates with some of you, and you'll share it around. That'd be super helpful. Maybe I don't need to get another job where I have to work 80 hours a week. Maybe the book will become the next Harry Potter, and I can afford to just pay for my own health insurance. It's only like $800 trillion a month. So yeah, that's my big next step. Getting this book out. I hope you guys like it. If you don't like it, let me know and we can improve. We've got 11 other books in the queue that have been written, but they still haven't gone through that whole process of editors and beta readers and stuff. By the way, if you want to be a beta reader, hit me up, email me at breathoflifedev@gmail.com, and you can get on our beta readers list. So yes, here's how you can help me in my moment of need. Again, this is not a Sarah McLachlan pitch. This is just, if you think this is cool, here's what you can do. Patreon, boom. Go to my website, sign up for my newsletter, boom. Share these videos, talk about them with your friends. And finally, buy my book. It's great. I like it. I love it. You get to meet Skola. He's one of the coolest characters that I've ever read. Okay, so again, apologies for the topsy-turvy, weird curveball video coming out. I promise I will get back to the other more arty stuff next month. Again, the future is unclear right now. I keep shaking my magic 8-ball, and it never comes up with, you will find a job that has the right health insurance and a normal, sane work-life balance in your area. My magic 8-ball must be broken. It won't do that. Thanks so much. Thanks again. All of you Guild Wars 2 people and Guild Wars 1 people. I worked on all those too. All you Guild Wars people who reached out with me with those kind, warm regards and words. Honestly, it melts my heart. It makes me feel so lucky that I've been able to do something that is fun and passionate for my career, and that it has touched other people's lives. And I hope to continue doing that in whatever my next job is, going forward with this franchise I'm trying to build up, and just sharing that crazy journey with you all. So that is my official State of the Union report on the channel. The future, unknown, except for the fact that I will continue working towards that vision. Franchise bigger than Star Wars. Watch me attempt it, watch me try it, watch me stumble, watch me succeed. It's going to be really fun. I love participating with you guys, hearing your thoughts and ideas on it. I hope you guys will hang with me through these turbulent waters that hopefully will only be temporary. And I'll see you guys on the next tutorial on the next 1st of the month. Bye? Is what you say at the end of videos? Hold, let me check my script. I think but is that bye? Is that what I'm supposed to say? Okay, bye.